Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on something that literally touches our lives almost every single day, yet usually remains entirely invisible. We're diving into the incredibly complex, behind-the-scenes world of your absolute favorite global consumer brands. I mean, have you ever actually stopped to wonder how these massive retail machines function? Like, how does that perfect new product get from a mere concept on a whiteboard to your local store shelf, right to your front doorstep, without the whole process completely breaking down along the way? Well, today, we're uncovering their structural secret weapon, strategic program management.
Seriously, just imagine for a second the sheer scale of a modern retail organization. We are talking about thousands of physical brick-and-mortar stores layered with expansive global markets and integrated with a massive 24/7 e-commerce engine. Honestly, it's a recipe for utter chaos. You got merchandising teams deciding what to sell, marketing teams figuring out how to promote it, and operations teams desperately trying to physically make it all happen. In today's fast-changing landscape, these departments are constantly colliding. It's a huge balancing act, and without the right structure, the sheer volume of moving parts would just overwhelm any organization.
So that brings us to the million-dollar question. How do brands keep innovation and operations from just falling apart? How do these sprawling, massive consumer goods organizations manage to survive, let alone innovate and grow, without all these complex moving parts breaking down completely? It is a monumental challenge to keep your marketing aligned with your supply chain logistics or your digital innovation perfectly synced with your physical store operations.
The antidote to all that chaos? Program management. Think of it as the ultimate overarching conductor of a highly complex orchestra. Basically, program management provides the structured oversight needed to align merchandising, marketing, and operational efficiency straight to the company's strategic objectives. It's the connective tissue. It makes sure that absolutely critical elements like innovation, regulatory compliance, and customer loyalty are perfectly coordinated across the board. We're talking everything from your local retail stores to digital e-commerce platforms and international markets. And this structured oversight really comes down to 5 core applications: product development, supply chain optimization, customer experience, digital transformation, and sustainability initiatives. Let's start with Section 1, the physical realm, building and moving products. Within this physical realm, program management plays a totally vital role in product development. These programs oversee the entire life cycle of a product. It begins with the initial design phase, smoothly transitions right into rigorous testing, and culminates in a really carefully orchestrated launch. The strategic oversight here is, well, it's non-negotiable. Why? Because the program manager has to ensure total market readiness before that product ever sees the light of day. They make sure the product isn't just a fun idea, but a viable, fully executable reality. But, creating a great product is really only half the battle. This is where program management swoops in for coordinating logistics, vendor management, and inventory systems to improve responsiveness. Because let's be real, there's absolutely nothing worse than launching a brilliant, highly anticipated product only for it to get stuck at a vendor or completely lost in transit because of poor logistics. That's a total nightmare. So optimizing this supply chain is absolutely crucial so the organization can actually respond to consumer demand quickly and efficiently.
Moving right along to Section 2, the consumer realm, digital and experience. Now we're pivoting away from those hidden back-end supply chains, the vendors and inventory stuff we just looked at, and stepping right into the highly visible front-end customer experience. This is where you, the consumer, actually interact with the brand. It includes managing loyalty programs, curating personalized offerings just for you, and ensuring seamless omni-channel service. What that means is your experience is identical and connected, whether you're shopping on your phone, browsing a website from your couch, or actually standing in a physical aisle. Program management is the crucial bridge between these two worlds, making sure those back-end promises actually support these flashy front-end customer initiatives. And driving that front-end experience requires what we call a robust digital transformation stack. We're talking about slick e-commerce platforms, incredibly fast mobile apps, and sophisticated AI-driven analytics. By strategically managing these specific, highly modern technological tools, programs can dramatically enhance customer engagement. They use the AI analytics to figure out exactly what you want and the apps to streamline your shopping journey, making the whole shebang as frictionless as humanly possible.
Next up is Section 3, the ethical mandate, sustainability initiatives.
Nowadays, modern retail organizations carry much broader ethical responsibilities. You can't just slap a green leaf on your logo, declare your company eco-friendly, and hope for the best, right?
Program management is the actual driving force executing these complex sustainability drivers. We're looking at transitioning to eco-friendly packaging, ensuring the ethical sourcing of raw materials, and rolling out company-wide carbon reduction strategies. Let me tell you, implementing just one of these across an intertwined global supply chain is incredibly difficult. Managing all three simultaneously? That requires top-tier strategic alignment to make sure these major ethical goals mesh seamlessly with the day-to-day operational realities of the business.
Which brings us to Section 4, the bottom line, the strategic payoff.
Ultimately, when you look at it, program management is the defining difference between fragmented, chaotic initiatives and strategically aligned programs. It takes disconnected departments that are used to working in rigid, isolated silos and transforms them into a unified force. This structural coordination ensures that product development, supply chain logistics, and customer experience initiatives are never fragmented. Instead, they are always pulling in the exact same strategic direction.
And moving from chaos to order isn't just a nice, abstract concept. It delivers measurable value across three distinct areas. First off, improved efficiency. Operations literally cost less and run smoother. Second, increased customer loyalty. Shoppers have a way better experience and keep coming back. And third, enhanced competitiveness. In today's frankly brutal retail market, this organized structure is exactly what enables organizations to not just survive the day-to-day, but to actively thrive and outpace their rivals.
So it leaves us with this thought. In a fast-changing consumer landscape, is your favorite brand strategically aligned or just fragmented? The next time you experience a totally seamless checkout, unbox a perfectly designed product, or even notice a brand's new sustainable packaging, you'll know exactly what's happening behind the curtain. You are witnessing the sheer power of strategic program management in action. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope you walk away looking at the retail world just a little bit differently.